wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas. The roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Washington Commanders and the Houston Texans. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Season ago, Antonio Gibson with it. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants. And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. In the proper position. So instead of trying to throw it to top coverage, you got to throw it away and come back and try again the next down. Now Wentz on 3rd down. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him? Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable. Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time. And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. And we saw these defenders flying to the football their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions. So a failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Wentz. And that is incomplete. This defense has certainly played well so far in this game. The coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game. And now it brings up 4th down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. first down throw for Mills. That's underneath to Pierce. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Now the rookie 4th-round pick. This is Dameon Pierce. 7 yards there and a first down. The Texans at 8-1 on the year. They come in here hot. I mean, over the last 9, Charles, they are 8-1.
And that record, the way that they're playing, they've proven to me, and I think anyone else in the league, that they're able to go toe-to-toe.
10 more minutes.
And they look forward
10
to
more
the
minutes.
challenge.
On 1st and 10, Mills. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Mills. Dorsett making the catch. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and go the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
On 3rd down, here's Mills. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Appreciate you, Tease.
Stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mills to throw it. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that nearly an interception here on its opening drive.
You just came back, Chase Young. Why are you hurt again? Oh my God! Why did they make you so realistic?
But this guy might.
Fuck.
Let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use it. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Again, it's Mills. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. First and 10, it's Pierce.
No holding?
And he's got some space here. 23 yards on the pickup there at first.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part. It's been down there. Another nice burst there for the first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but the defense was ready.
They did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
On 2nd and 9, Mills. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
No score after 1 on EA Sports. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Mills now. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Deron Payne in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Stop.
Mills to the sideline, and out now is Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal try. The wind is at his back here in the 2nd quarter. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Wentz. And this one is incomplete.
Coverage was excellent downfield. I think he was more throwing that football away than anything else.
Yeah, absolutely, because everywhere you looked, they were covered.
Sometimes it's better to go ahead and be convinced that there's no place to fit in the football than to go ahead and force it and turn it into a bad play.
Wentz going to try and run again. And all this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stop him behind the line for the 2nd straight play. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A to physical play.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Wentz slings this deep from McLaurin.
Oh, he fucking underthrew it.
And it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Pick 6 here, no interception.
That's another Oski, because that's what we use when they intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Mills now looks to throw on 1st down. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
All right.
Now Mills. to the left. He's got his tight end, Akins. And so close, he gets it to the right. Out of bounds right there. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
That's a nice job of working his way up and down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
Here's Pierce. Looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Again, it's Pierce. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Damian Pierce, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 2nd and 9, Wentz slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. 44 yards for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching, and there's another 1st down run right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. 10-0, our score. 2nd and 5 from the 8. A give running right, Gibson. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert it. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And the other thing they told us when we got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points, obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
What up, Tease? My man, that shit's funny.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Looking to throw again on second down. Mills.
Wow, why is he that open? I'm pressing.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Texans are burned at first in their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A gain there of 21 yards. First down, Mills. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. And they'll throw again. Here's Mills. And he'll find Akins.
Get the fuck out of here. That's a pick.
Another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Ball at the 33, second and 9. Throwing, Mills. Complete to Dorsett. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down. Mills on first down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
How many tackles is he going to break? How many?
The 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half. We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Play fake, Mills. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. The Commanders bringing out the nickel package on 3rd down. Pierce will try to pick it up.
Get
and he has the
out of here.
Down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here's Mills. Finds his man. It's John Mechie. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. From the 36, Mills.
He really got that.
The dump off to Pierce. He'll get it inside the 20, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a first down.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Collins. And he will reach the
Some of these should be picked off, Madden.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Just picking up the original bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Pierce, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
On 2nd and goal, here's an option play left. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Davis Mills scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. To throw is Wentz. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. They've got his man complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And he'll go down.
Yeah, I'm going to cook dinner after this, okay, Ryder? I'm going to cook dinner after this.
First down pickup of 8.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door in the red zone. Gibson gets hit and he fumbles it. And the Texans scoop it. And he's going to take
Nothing. Gibson fumbled.
Reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. And Pierce gets it again on second down.
Oh, come on. This guy's dragging people. Get the fuck out of here.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Going for it with Pierce. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Here we go on 4th down. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2, but he doesn't come anywhere close. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Wentz now on 1st down. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or really something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. A run here for J.D. McKissick.
It'd be cool, Logan Thomas, if you would fucking block someone. That play works if you block. Fucking asshole.
This guy, he's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Wentz rolling to his left. Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A first down throw for Mills. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On second down, here's Pierce. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth quarter stop? Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Chris Moore. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be fourth down. Mills to throw for it on fourth.
Come on, I'm right there.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Give me one, Madden. Just give me one fucking game where you don't fuck me.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The time you'd think they'd be running the football, they're still tossing it around and having great success, and it appears a whole lot of fun as well.
On first and 10, Mills. That's complete. It's Collins. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Mills to throw it. Pass caught on the out route by Messi.
I'm literally right there. All I gotta do is cut the fucking ball.
First time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Off the play fake, Mills. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. 68 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mills. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Pierce now up the middle. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, coach, but look, we still got this locked down, but that's not necessary.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now Mills. Dorsett's got it. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
On 2nd and 10, Wentz, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4th down territory. Time now on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. He's got McLaurin, and they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Now Wentz got to have this one. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looks like he'll throw here. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
How about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in the game that's already been decided.
We see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. Dameon Pierce, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Texans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields the squib kick right around the 30. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. Now, we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Texans, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Washington, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now.